Hello, it's Casey again. I'm enjoying this Saturday. I've been very busy and I wanted to stop and do a video about, since it's Saturday and Saturday's like I don't know, it's a fun day. I talk about the funness of my connection with the word Andalusia. 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 So again, I'm Casey Miller and I am looking at my hair, which is nuts. And that's part of being an Andalusian girl. We have wild tendencies, but our wild tendencies are a little bit nerdy. It's not so much about being wild like a hippie. I don't like identifying as a hippie or when people call me a hippie because I don't feel like I'm hippie. I am more like a librarian. I'm nerdy, but I really like parts of being feminine and pretty and wearing makeup and fun clothes, which sometimes librarians don't do. So anyways, I'm here to talk about what Andalusian Girl means to me and why I named my shop that. So the name of my shop is Fleur La Andalusian. You see that? That's where I was in Paducah Life. And Andalusia is a province in Spain or a high stepping horse. And it's mentioned in books like Ulysses and The Alchemist. And it's my own personal mantra and the basic word of my style. And so my shop, my massage therapy business, my art is all based around that word. So I would consider myself an Andalusian girl. And I have a folder that I keep pictures of, like that I find on all sorts of things. Of Andalusian girls, and mostly they're doing things that are nerdy, like listening to records or reading library books or cooking or gardening. There's a few people I would consider, like we were talking about in pop culture. There's certain women I consider, like yesterday in my memories, I just finished Little Weirds by Jenny Slate. She's an Andalusian girl to me. So Andalusian girls we're imperfect and we are more than just beauty. It's incorporating form and function in a way that gives life meaning. And we are, like, if you want to even go biblical, Mary Magdalene represents that to me. So the way she, put oil on Jesus's feet, and they're healers, they're light workers, and they can do light work through beauty. Like I would count my hairdresser an Andalusian girl. She makes women beautiful. And when women make other women beautiful and lift other women, that is the epitome of Andalusian girl to me. So what I'm trying to create in my shop is lifting others up through either my massage work, through either the inspiration, through my artwork, or through the lifestyle, the epitome of my lifestyle through the things I sell in my shop. So we'll kind of walk through here and I'll kind of talk about some of the things that, like, these earrings are precious. They're mermaid tails. Mermaids are Andalusian girls. Anais Nin, she was amazing. If you haven't heard of her, you should probably go to the library and get one of her books or read some of her quotes. Dolly Parton, Jolene. Jolene. Anyways, Andalusian Girls, like Victorian stuff. I would say like Florence Welch. If you ever like saw where she lived, it's like you go rock and roll Victorian, and I dig that. This little room here is like, it's kind of, I've got Victorian stuff. I love Victorian style, and it's weird because I love Coco Chanel so much, and Coco Chanel kind of like went from Victorian to the flapper. So I love both of those styles. Like, I love things like this, you know, just old antique images. But then, you know, I have that right next to the gorillas. I mean, Andalusian Girls are very eclectic. We like all sorts of different things. So Fleur La Andalusian may seem kind of like, what is this place to most people? And I have a lot of people come in. I'm not a typical boutique. I have used clothes. I have new clothes. Everything is representative of form and function. At least I try to make it that way. My mother had style out the wazoo, and everything looked like, in our house, I had a friend. He told me when he came to my house the first time, it was like, it looked like an art exhibit. Like everything looked like art. So I think everything in our lives can look like art, from the way we dress, right? I mean, to the way we talk, to the way we carry on conversations with people in the most mundane of situations. That's what Andalusia means to me. It's alchemy in the moment, alchemy in the present moment through beauty and style. So let's walk a little bit more. Back in my waiting room. I consider some guys Andalusian guys. So if we're talking about Andalusian guys, Jim Morrison, River Phoenix, Harry Styles, they're all kind of quirky. David Lynch, Dr. Zhivago. If you haven't read or watched Dr. Zhivago, Laura, I mean, she's an Andalusian girl. So anyways, Andalusian girls like to dance. We like music in the background most of the time. We're funny. We have a sense of humor, and it's usually pretty quirky. Like Hermione, I'd say, you know, one of my favorite lines from the movies is like whenever they time travel and she's sitting behind, she's like, "Is that what my hair looks like from behind?" That's typical Andalusian girl stuff. So, Andalusian girls like check out playlists every day on NPR. And I'm sorry if you don't like NPR. Hey, I like Ayn Rand and NPR, so I'm definitely versatile. I have a lot of perfect unions of contrary things, like Maynard. Poetry, I write poetry. That's a very much an Andalusian girl trait. I have this really cool fitting room in my shop. We love plants. This is a Filipino lemon tree. It's about 80 years old. These are, look the little fruit. Anyways, we love plants. I garden, flower garden. I'm not a very utilitarian gardener. I've never done good with vegetables, but one day if I had to, I'm sure I would. I just don't have to. I can go to the grocery store. So anyways, this is my fitting room. And as you can see, it is not like a box at TJ Maxx with a curtain. It has things that make you want to dress up. And Billie Holiday's playing in here. So there's CDs, like random, like Casey Musgraves and Goldfrapp, and like, this is art. I mean, just this VHS tape. Come on, man. Like, it's all about like it's very Miss Havisham and Great Expectations. Crazy. I mean, who doesn't need a Wonder Woman comic book in the fitting room? Anyways, Neil Diamond. dresses, like Chinese dresses and sequins and flapper dresses and wild hats. Yes. Anyways, this is my fitting room. So Andalusian girls like to dress up. Every girl likes to dress up. I don't care who you are. I mean, if you don't, I'm sorry. You really should try. So, oops, something fell. If you're ever in my shop, you'll notice that there's stuff taped all over the walls. That's because the walls are plaster and I can't really put nails in them. So I decided to do 3D art all over the walls with all the things I've collected. CD cases, magazine clippings, you know, I obsessively save, quote, journal things. So I've got this, let's find some other Andalusian. Victorian, I love it. Geishas are Andalusian girls. Geisha means artist because the whole art of the geisha is, you know, from binding their feet to the dance they do to it's a seduction. But the thing that's different about Andalusian girls is, for me, my need to feel beautiful and express my style has nothing to do with sex appeal. I mean, I like it when my husband thinks I look beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I am human and that is part of, you know, what humans do. But when I was in my 20s, you know, you're trying to attract the opposite sex or, you know, the same sex, whatever, who cares? Anyways, you're trying to attract. For me, the only person I'm trying to attract every day is me. I want to like what I look like in the mirror. I want to like how I feel. I want to feel like comfortable. And for a while, when it was all about just trying to attract a mate, it didn't feel good. It felt fake and phony. So in my maturity and my aging, I have learned to embrace who I truly am. And that's what Andalusian girls are all about. So if you ever come in, like Lizzo, Andalusian girl, I love that she, you know, who cares? You don't have to be anything except for you. I love it in Bridget Jones' Diary when he's like, I just love you just as you are. You're perfect just as you are. That is an Andalusian girl. So if your style is preppy, if your style is honky tonk, if your style is grunge, emo, all that matters is that who you are. If it's not who you are, you're going to be a dead giveaway. Trust me, in most of my 20s and 30s, I was a dead giveaway that I was trying really freaking hard to be somebody I wasn't. And it, either through starving myself, getting tattoos, wearing ridiculous clothes, I'm still discovering who I am, but I'm closer every day. That's what another thing I love about getting older. I own who I am. Are these not the best? Like Andalusian girls wear Victorian work boots. Those are sexy. I love a work boot with like something glamorous. I love to mix glamour. Ralph Lauren's like that. There's a great documentary on HBO about how he mixes, you know, glamour and grunge. So Andalusian girls love things like literature, music. We're obsessive almost the way boys are. We're a little androgynous, little pages, like Page of Wands, Page of Swords. We're not conceited. We know we don't know everything. That's kind of a good thing too, because I think we have a lot of know-it-alls on the planet today. So Sylvia Plath is a Andalusian girl that never got to blossom. She kind of makes me sad. So what my place is about is giving Andalusian girls a place to blossom. So seriously, if you're out and about and see the sign Fleur la Andalusian in Paducah, come in or follow me on Facebook or subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to keep on talking about all the things that make my lifestyle so full of meaning. And that is the key too. Andalusian Girls dig some meaning. I like some authenticity and I like some meaning. And that's what my style is about. That's what my life's about. That's what my connections with other people are about. That's what every holiday's about. And it's a constant showing up in the moment thing. Show up in the moment and own who you are. That's what Andalusian Girls do. So I think that I'm gonna water some plants now because I'm walking around here and I'm seeing there's a few that need watered. So listen to some rad music today, everybody, because it's Saturday and it takes the sadness out of Saturday night. If you follow me on Facebook, then you'll see that I have a folder with all sorts of, and I just keep adding to that all the time because that's what Andalusian Girls, we take the sadness out of Saturday night and Sunday morning raining down. So anyways, happy day. I gotta water that plant. Thanks for listening. Bye.